Okay.
South Carolina?
Yes.
Really? So y'all drove what, 6 hours?
6.5.
6.5.
7, yeah.
Oh wow, okay. So what got you into cosplay in the first place?
Well, he actually wanted to go to San Diego Comic-Con. That guy over there.
The bro code dude?
I wanted to give him a gift of San Diego Comic-Con really bad for like 2 years, and I just couldn't get tickets.
Yeah.
But actually, the first time I saw cosplayers were BlizzCon. I did not go to BlizzCon, but my brothers did.
Yeah.
And they brought me back pictures. They showed me all these pictures. And I was like, oh my god, that is so badass. Like, I have to do that.
Yeah.
So, and it was from games that I play, like WoW at the time. So, I had to do it.
So what was your first convention?
DragonCon of 2012.
I'm here at MegaCon, Orlando, Florida, 2013, with my sweet tea. Bring your own. The crap here is like $4 a pop. I mean, unless you're a rich multimillionaire, you would be at MegaCon anyways.
Okay, this is what I want to do next time. I want to bring my own sweet tea at the conventions. Like, cool.
Yeah.
You know? So anyway, so here I am at MegaCon here in Orlando, Florida. This is the biggest anime. I'm sorry. I always want to say anime because
Universal.
Well, I mean, there's anime here. There's comic books, sci-fi, video games. What else am I missing here? Oh, midget wrestling.
TV.
There's midget wrestling, comic books.
Yeah. Touches from strangers.
That's so cool.
You're so touchable.
Yeah.
Poke, 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 poke. So today we're following Bruce around. Bruce is a world-class handler. Who do you handle?
Kristen Huey.
Kristen Hugh. Oh, there she is. So, as a handler, what do you do?
I hold all of the stuff, and I stand out of the way when people are racing. I have the business cards.
Oh, business cards?
Anytime she needs a drink,
Yeah.
I usually have the drinks.
Back rubs.
Back rubs, sure, you know.
Footstool.
The famous people need, the lowly people get them.
Okay, we'll go over here and see.
Fighting for fun.
Okay, so what? That was the Patrick Stewart panel?
Yeah, the Patrick Stewart panel was actually really fun. I got pulled in there by my friends. I love Patrick Stewart though. It was a short monologue in the beginning, and he did a Q&A. Some really good questions were asked. I think some really hilarious ones. There's some girl in there that just asked about her getting a mutant acceptance letter. It pretty much had me laughing.
I actually saw a Daria one from the show Daria. I saw Darian and Jane, and they look picture perfect. Like
Dang.
It was amazing, and I love that show. I used to watch it when I was like real young. It's just spot on. It's perfect.
There's a ton of cosplayers here. We're at MegaCon 2013. I'm a fan of the fans. I love the people who get dressed up for all this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a photographer by hobby. I can make art from their art, so that's what I'm here for. Lashed on here, just a little light stand, some pocket wizards, pure manual flashes.
Okay.
Pocket wizard up here. This is the overall key. This is just an eye light, so if anybody's wearing a brim, it just gets enough light in there just to bring the eyes out, not to completely lose the detail of the eyes.
That's pretty awesome. So
you get shots like that. You can actually go to Flickr.com where everything's being hosted.
Okay.
And yeah, good times.
Cool beat.
Check it out. That's awesome. So what are they made out of?
These are actually aluminum, which is yeah.
That's another job for a cosplay handler. He has to make sure that the girls are all in place. So you have to make sure that you pick someone you trust.
Every now and then you get a little slip.
You know, most of my coworkers, they go out and drink, and
That's right.
It's spring break right now, so they're all like, "Yeah, it's spring break. We're going to the beach," and it's like, "Elliot, what are you doing?" I'm going to an anime convention again. They're like, "Really, dude? Like, you're Mr. Umbrella." Like, it's become so well known at work that I do cosplay, and I've actually got a few guys interested in coming to conventions and cosplay, and now it's definitely become, I guess, a addiction. Like, I sit and look at stuff, I'm like, oh, Vector from Resident Evil, I can do that, or Dutch from Black Lagoon, I definitely can do that. It's like, all right, bald black guy, all right, got it. So you'll see that person and you're like, oh wow, that's so and so, and you walk up to them and you're like, hey, really nice cosplay, and they just kind of give you that look like, okay, I already knew that, and they walk off and you're just like, I didn't have to say anything to you, you know, like, cosplay.
Okay, so what are the reactions here? So people love it, but they don't know who you guys are.
No, there was a few at Dragon Con that were able to guess what we were.
Okay.
But nobody really asked what we were there. Here, everybody is asking what we are. My Little Ponies of the Apocalypse.
Of the Apocalypse. And how did you come with this idea?
We saw, well, they have an episode of Robot Chicken where they use My Little Ponies of the Apocalypse. Also, there's an artist in there that makes My Little Demons of the Apocalypse.
My Little
so
Demons,
we
how
kind
cute.
of got the idea from there.
So you are the handler.
So I've been told.
That's what you've been told. So as a handler, what do you do for, I'm sorry, I forgot which one your girlfriend is.
Robin Ward.
The one in the middle?
War.
War? Oh, okay. So as a handler, what is your responsibility?
Mostly what you see here, carrying various items, hydration.
Very important.
Nutrition.
Yeah, wait, well,
I don't know if this counts as nutrition.
I don't know if that counts as nutrition.
I'm not sure, but it's got caffeine in it, so that's pretty close.
Ah, that's pretty good. Wait, so we should talk about hover hands.
Oh, right. Well, you know, some people are just all up in there and grab hold and squeeze tight, but there's a lot of people who are nervous to touch her, like she's either going to freak out or break, so they get the, you know, where it just barely hovers.
The hover hand thing.
Well, usually how I remedy that is I just usually go like this to people.
And that takes care of it?
And that way.
Yeah.
There are the guys that'll take pictures with you and You know, they'll put their arm around you and it's a little too low, so their hands on your butt.
Guys will do this.
Yes, guys do this, and you know, it's like, look, you didn't buy me a drink, don't touch me there.
That's kind of interesting.
My wife will just be standing over in the corner laughing at me. So, hi, Carol. Drool?
Who bring drools?
Just sit under the hand dryer, like.
Wolverine, you've been drooling?
Oh. Which is really weird because I'm so dehydrated. When I'm doing pictures and everything, usually I try to put the kids first. The people that aren't considerate of that and like to jump into a picture.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little upsetting. I have to tell them I'm sorry they were first, or hey, let me get a picture with the kid real quick.
It's gotta be fair.
I'm actually shocked. I actually saw a lot of Adventure Time this year, and I wasn't planning that. I was planning a lot of Rise of the Guardians.
Yeah.
And which I saw a lot of them too, but mostly Adventure Time, which caught me by surprise.
The Spartans, because I think maybe they're too much into character that they don't understand it's about the fandom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're all about I did this and it's all about, you know, what I did. No, it's not. It's about you're a fan, I'm a fan, I love your cosplay.
I understand that like people put a lot of time in their costumes, and that's really cool because that makes them really awesome. But at the same time, it doesn't make the person who doesn't have $1,000 to spend on the costume any less of a fan.
Right.
But so wait, so 8 years ago, how was the cosplay scene here at MegaCon?
It was, well, there's a lot of differences. Mostly, like, I remember coming here, you see the 501st, like, everywhere, like, stormtroopers constantly.
I don't remember seeing that many
There
here.
weren't that many this year. I don't know where the 501st is, especially since it's based in Orlando, but yeah, they weren't here this year. I only saw a few. They still had the booth. They still had like that booth where you could like donate money and shoot at the bad guys.
Yeah.
They started that last year too. But I don't know where all the stormtroopers are now. Like usually we're overflowing like ants. I haven't seen
really?
that.
Last year, Darth Vader had a pimp.
Oh yeah, there was a pimp Darth Vader.
That was cool.
And everybody was all right. He had like all the Imperial guards and stuff around him. That's pretty
cool.
Yeah. I remember when there was the Naruto craze, like that was ridiculous.
Oh,
now
yeah.
it's down. Beach was big. Cosplay I think has gotten a lot better. There's a lot more lights. Like you see lights in like every costume now.
Yeah.
Like, we had lights in our costumes yesterday. That's what's changed a lot. A lot more technology is getting.
You like my shot list?
Is your shot list?
Yep, over 100 shots today for this year. It was fun, but there's a lot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next up, we have Arania and Cronus. Arania and Cronus.
So you organize Homestuck up and down the coast?
Pretty much. I have my partner in crime, Alex, who's cancerously. I fly up for KatsuCon, AUSA, we drive up for Otakon, and then I might go to Anime Boston and a few more.
Right.
And then we run them together when we're in the same place. She runs the ones that I don't make it up for, and then when she's in school, I run all the ones that I can get to in Florida. I miss SuperCon sometimes, but as much as I can do, we have so many conventions in this state. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next is...
That's it for MegaCon. I'll see everybody in SecureCon in 2 weeks. Seattle, okay?